Our today's topic is chassis frame and automobile body. This is the under the first unit. The frame and automobile body is nothing but a main structure of the automobile. This is the layout. In the layout there is a front axle and the rear axle, all the components, that is the gearbox, clutch and assembly, flywheel and steering system, braking system, all the integral part of the automobiles are fitted with the chassis frame. So this is called the backbone of automobile. Normally the word chase is from French word. It is denoted by the frame or main structure. Nowadays the chase is the word chase is used normally in a automobile industry. Instead of body and other parts we need not require, but they purchase a engine or any other buses or lorry, the price of the chase, how much they are asked. Therefore, the chase means the entire system is nowadays it is changed into the word chase is changed. Therefore, how many chase are purchased? The chase is going to the body building section, then automobile body is built on the chase. The chase is nothing but the frame. But in a day, the chase consists of all the equipments, that is necessary equipments. That means front wheel, front axle, and rear axle, and engine system, and steering system, all are called the chassis. There are components of chase. There are lot of components. There is a frame, front axle, rear axle, steering system, suspension system, a engine, that is a main power of the automobile, then braking system. Other than that, that is electrical system and lubrication system. All systems are coupled with the frame. That is called chase. This is the layout of chase. In the layout there is a chase, there is a cross member, there is a side member, all are fitted with the like a skeleton. Here you can see there is a radiator, there is a clutch, there is a gearbox, there is a engine. All important equipments, all important parts are fitted with the frame, that is called chase. Other than that, the chase is formed by frame. The frame consists of side member and cross member. The frame is usually made of box type tubular section or channel section. The side member and cross members are sometimes in the engine section there is a cross member also, because heavy weight is in the engine because of the weight of the engine. Therefore, it is by riveted or welded in the main member. So it comprises of springs and axle and wheels, the steering systems and the braking system, the fuel tank, the exhaust system, the radiator, the battery and other accessories. And front there is a barking lamp, there is a tail lamp, there is a headlamp. All the electrical equipments, all the electrical parts are fitted with the frame. This is the layout. This is the frame structure. There is a classification of chase according to its control. There is a conventional chases and semi-forward chases, full forward chases. Then according to the fitting of engine at front, engine fitted with front but crosswise, engine fitted at the center of the chassis, then engine fitted at back. Then the other is according to the number of wheels. There is depending upon the wheel, there is a 4x2 drive chassis vehicle, then 4x2 drive chassis vehicle, then 4x4, then 6x2, then that means there are 6 wheels, there are 8 wheels like that, and 6x4 drive chassis vehicle. Depending upon number of wheels, the chassis are classified. Suppose heavy truck or multi-axle trucks are 6x4. Then frame. The frame is nothing but the main parts of the chassis. So it is like a skeleton of our body. The engine is mounted front of the frame. Then all other accessories are fitted with in rear parts or rear and the other end of the chassis. The function of the frame, the main function of the frame are to support the chassis components and the body, to withstand and static and dynamic load and do deflection. This is the main structure. This is the function of frame. Next one is, what are the various functions of chassis to carry the load of the passenger, entire load. Goods are, suppose it may be a lorry, entire loads are carried by this frame, that is a chassis. Then support load by the body, engine, gearbox and accessories to withstand the force caused due to the sudden acceleration and the braking system. To withstand stress caused due to the bad road condition. Depending upon the road condition, there is a speed breaker, there is a patchwork road, there is a unconditioned road or rough road. All these stresses caused by the this road condition, all are going to this chassis frame. So the chassis frame withstand all the loads. Then withstand the centrifugal force while cornering. When the vehicle is turned left or right, depending upon the movement, there is a static load, there is a dynamic load, there is a centrifugal load, all are carried by this frame. So the design must be carry out all the loads. Then type of frame. There are three types. One is conventional frame, another one is integral frame and semi-integral frame. Here there is a type of frame. Frame is nothing but a side member or main member. There is a channel section that is called long member. It is a good in bending. Then box section. In your figure number 2, there is a box section. The chassis are connected or welded in the box member. Another one is a tubular section. Instead of channel, there is a tube member. A tube is generally the tubes are very light loads, like small trucks. There is a Tata Ace and other within 3-ton capacity. Small tubes are enough for carrying the entire load. There are two types. There is a conventional frame and semi-integral frame. Another one is a integral frame. There is a conventional frame. It is also known as non-load carrying frame. Hence, the load of the vehicles are transferred to the suspension system. The conventional frame is, there is a frame. So, the entire load is going to the suspension system and go to the road. Therefore, the entire load is not fitted with the frame. So, the body is wood. So, not much suited to the rest is torsion. Then semi-integral frame, rubber body mountings are replaced by relatively stiff mounted. So, the part of the frame loads is transferred to the body structure. Semi-integral means there is a rubber mounting, rubber mountings are replaced and there is a stiff mounting. So, the entire body weight is partially loaded to the structure, there is a frame. So, the frame must be heavy and it will carry the entire load. Then another one is an integral frame. In this type, there is no frame and all assemblies are attached to the body. Like small vehicle, small car, there is no structure. There is a heavy structure like chassis. All the small members are, it is look like a structure. So all the parts, there is a front axle and back axle, the rear axle and front door, side door. All the accessories are fitted with the frame. So there is no chase for the integral frame. So the entire load is transferred to the entire part of the this unitized or integral frame. Various load acting on the frame. There are lot of loads. There is a short duration load while crossing the broken badge. Broken badge means in the road condition there is a up and downs. There is a road is broken. There is a short duration depending upon the load condition. When the vehicle is moving, there is a sudden short duration load. Then movement during duration load while taking a curve, there is a load acting on the momentary load. Then impact load due to collision of the vehicle, due to sudden collision or sudden damage, or so this is called impact load. Then inertia load while applying the brake, when the vehicle is going on certain speed, when you apply a brake, there is a inertia load is applied to the chassis frame. Then static load, load due to chassis parts, all the loads, and including engine, engine, gearbox, then flywheel, all other accessories are come under the static load. Then overloads, beyond the design capacity, there is a factor of safety, so you can design a vehicle beyond the load. This is called overload. So the body is nothing but there is a structure of vehicle. There is a chassis, all other accessories, that is a front cabin and the mudguard and back cover and cowl, all the attached there is a parts are fasciated with the frame of the automobile. It is called body. Body will give the final structure of the automobile. So the body is usually made from large number of steel pressings which are welded together or bolted together. This is the various parts of a car. There is a hood, the front mirror, and grills, bumper, radiator support, AC condenser and AC compressor, then headlight, header and nose panel, then fenders. Fenders means there is a mudguard, then is a door, front door, back door, tail light, all there is a mirror, side mirror, there is an indicator, there is headlamp, then front axle, back axle, hub, all are fashioned to final body is the final look of the automobile. So it is called body or frame. This is the like a body or heavy vehicle. There is a cabin. Suppose the cabin may be removed from the engine. Suppose any repair on like a HR and other vehicle, you can remove the entire cabinet to downwards, or during repair it will open and do all the work, and then it is fashioned to the front axle in a front frame member. There are various parts in the bus body or truck. There is a clearance lamp, there is a sun shield, down view mirror, windscreen, wiper arm, wings badge, and radiator grill or cover, headlamp, complementary lamp. There is a safety thread and bumper, rear fender, then front fender, windshield, door lock, corner window glass, door mirror, rear view mirror, and a cabinet or cab. These are the entire structure. It will give the final look of the automobile. So in this topic we can see what is frame, what is chassis, what is the vehicle other accessories. We can learn all accessories, all the bodies, all are fitted with the chassis frame. So chassis is the backbone of the engine, backbone of the automobile. All accessories are fashioned or fitted with the chassis. So thank you.